Have you ever seen a train that moves faster than a jet? Wheels blur, towers flick past, and in minutes, you're in another city. Today we're riding the world's Speed Kings, a train that floats on magnets and hits airport to city in about 8 minutes. Bullet trains that cruise at 430 kilometers per hour like it's nothing, and a tunnel run that sends you London to Paris before your coffee cools. Today, we will show you 12 fastest Terrans in the world, how they feel, how long they take, and why they beat flying on many routes. Buckle up, let's dive in and pick your first ride. 12. Shanghai, Maglev, China. This train doesn't roll, it floats. Powerful magnets lift and push it forward, so there's no wheel-on-rail friction and the speed climbs fast. In service, it can reach about 430 kilometers per hour, which makes it the fastest commercial train you can ride today. The route is short and built for speed. It links Longyang Road Station in the city to Pudong Airport, covering roughly 30 kilometers in about 8 minutes. Inside, the ride feels like an airplane takeoff, smooth, quiet, and steady, while the world outside blurs in seconds. Launched in 2004 with German Transrapid tech, the line shows what maglev can do. Quick acceleration, low wear on parts, and a cabin that stays calm even when the train is flying. Trains run frequently, the platforms are simple to navigate, and if you're timing a flight, this is the no traffic, no stress option. Shinkansen, Japan. Japan's bullet train is speed with manners. On the fastest lines, the Shinkansen runs at around 320 kilometers per hour, yet the cabin stays calm and the ride feels steady. You sit, the train glides out, and the cities slide past like a smooth video. The big names are Tokaido, Tohoku, and more, linking Tokyo with Osaka, Kyoto, Sendai, and beyond. Trains like the N700S and E5 are built for quiet power and quick turnarounds. What makes it special is the system. Platforms line up with doors, seats have room, power, and a clean view. Staff move with a rhythm that keeps everything on time, often to the minute. Safety is the headline. Decades of high-speed service with an elite record and smart tech that slows trains in earthquakes. If you want fast travel that still feels polite and precise, the Shinkansen is the blueprint. 10. Fuxing, China. China's everyday rocket is the Fuxing bullet train. Built at home, tuned for long runs, and scheduled like a metro. In regular service, it cruises at around 350 kilometers per hour, which turns big city hops into same-day errands. Beijing-Shanghai is the classic showcase. You sit down, the doors close, the speed tick climbs, and a few hours later you're rolling into another megacity with time to spare. Inside, it feels practical and modern. Second class has wide 3 and 2 seating with outlets. First class steps up the space. Business class reclines to a flat bed for nap-through trips. The train sets, CR400 series, are part of the Fuxing family, China's own design built for fast acceleration, tight punctuality, and long maintenance gaps. Tickets scan fast at the gate, departures hit the minute, and trains roll all day across a web of high-speed lines. If the Shanghai Maglev is a sprint, Fuxing is the marathon. Fast, steady, and everywhere. If you liked this video so far, leave a like, and you can also check out other amazing videos on our channel. Now let's get back to our video. TGV, France. The TGV is France's fast classic, clean lines, big speed, and long reach. On high-speed tracks, it runs around 320 kilometers per hour, turning Paris to Lyon, Paris to Marseille, Paris to Bordeaux, and Paris to Strasbourg into easy same-day trips. Many trains are double-deck, so you climb up, settle in, and watch the country roll by. Inside, it's quiet and steady. Outside, the landscape flips from fields to coast in a blur. The system is built for pace. Dedicated LGV lines, tight timetables, quick station stops, clear screens, and roomy luggage spots. First class gives extra space, second class stays practical and comfy. Fun fact: a TGV set once hit over 570 kilometers per hour in a test, but daily service sticks to safe, reliable speeds. Hookups to networks toward Lille, Lyon, Marseille, Bordeaux, and the borders make France feel smaller. Simple plan: book, board, and you're gone. 8. Intercity Express, Germany. Germany's ice is fast, calm, and very grown-up travel. On the newest high-speed lines, it runs at around 300 kilometers per hour, so trips like Berlin to Munich or Frankfurt to Cologne feel short and smooth. You board, the doors seal, and the speed builds without drama. Coffee stays in the cup, conversation stays easy. Inside, you get wide seats, free Wi-Fi, power outlets, quiet zones, and a board bistro car for hot meals and snacks. Newer ICE 4-sets add bike spaces and big luggage racks. ICE T-trains tilt on curvy routes to keep pace. Trains link across borders too. Think Amsterdam, Brussels, Paris, Zurich, so Europe opens up without airports. Tickets scan fast, seat reservations are simple in the app, and Sprinter runs cut extra minutes on the busiest city pairs. It's point-to-point speed with everyday comfort. 7. AVE Spain. Spain's AVE feels like flying close to the ground. On dedicated high-speed lines, it cruises at around 310 kilometers per hour, turning big trips into quick hops. Madrid to Barcelona, 2.5 to 3 hours. Madrid to Seville, 2.5 hours. Madrid to Valencia, 1.5 to 2 hours. Madrid to Malaga, 2.5 to 3 hours. Trains are clean and quiet with wide seats, power outlets, cafe car, and easy luggage rules. Carry on your bags, no wait drama. Classes are simple: Turista, Economy, Turista Plus, More Space, and Preferente, meal service on many runs. Newer sets add Wi-Fi, seat selection, and accessible coaches. Service is frequent and punctual. Spain even touts strong on-time records on the main corridors. Under the hood, AVE runs on standard gauge LAV high-speed lines with modern safety systems, which keeps rides smooth and speed steady. Booking is app simple, with big savings if you buy early. And if you're mixing operators, know that Renfe's AVE now shares the grid with low-cost Ouigo and Iryo. More trains, more times, more deals. Sun Sierra's coast, Spain blurs by, and you still arrive fresh. 6. Frecciarossa and Italo, Italy. Italy runs 2 high-speed champs on the same fast tracks, Trenitalia's Frecciarossa and Italo. Both use cutting-edge train sets certified up to 360 kilometers per hour, while daily service typically cruises at around 300 kilometers per hour. The result is simple. Big city hops feel short. On board, both brands feel modern, quiet ride, AC, power outlets, Wi-Fi/portal, clean restrooms, big luggage racks, and clear screens. Frecarosa offers tiers from standard to premium, business, and executive, with lounge access and seated meal service on many runs. Italo lines up Smart, Prima, and Club Executive with leather seats and quiet areas. Under the hood, dedicated Alta Velocità corridors and European safety systems keep speeds steady and punctuality tight. If you want fast travel plus Italian city center to city center convenience, this is the sweet spot. 5. KTX South Korea. KTX is South Korea's city-to-city fast lane. On dedicated high-speed track, it runs at around 305 kilometers per hour, turning the classic Seoul to Busan trip into roughly 2.5 hours, with frequent departures all day. The Gyeongbu and Hanam corridors link Seoul to Daegu, Daejeon, Busan, Gwangju, Songjeong, Mokpo, and more. So business runs and weekend trips feel easy. You roll out from Seoul Station in the city center, glide through long tunnels and smooth viaducts, and step off downtown at the other end. No airport shuffle. On board, it's calm. Wide seats, AC, power outlets on most sets, Wi-Fi on newer trains, clean restrooms, luggage racks, and a trolley with drinks and snacks on many runs. Screens show speed and stops. Doors line up neatly with marked queues. Tickets are app simple, trains are punctual, and connections to the subway, AirEx, and regional lines are right downstairs. Safety systems and well-kept track keep the ride steady, even at top speed. HS1 Eurostar, United Kingdom. This is London to Europe at high speed, city center to city center. Trains leave St. Pancras International, hit HS1, Britain's high-speed line, dive into the Channel Tunnel, then sprint across French and Belgian high-speed tracks at about 300 kilometers per hour. No airport transfer, no baggage carousel, just board, ride, arrive downtown. Eurostar feels calm and modern. Reserved seats, power outlets/Wi-Fi, big luggage racks, clear screens, and smooth, quiet coaches. You clear security and passport control before boarding, then walk straight off at the other end. Classes are simple. Standard Premier, more space, light meal, and Business Premier. Fast track, lounge, meal at seat. Trains run all day with extra services at peak times. The tunnel itself is a feat, about 50 kilometers long. The undersea stretch is the world's longest, where trains slow for safety, then ramp back up on open high-speed lines. Three, Haramain High Speed, Saudi Arabia. This line links the holy cities Makkah to Medina at true high speed across the desert. Trains cruise at around 300 kilometers per hour, covering roughly 450 kilometers in about 2 to 2.5 hours, depending on stops. The route is simple and useful. Makkah, Jeddah, King Abdulaziz International Airport, King Abdullah Economic City, and Medina. You board in a clean, air-conditioned hall, roll out on time, and watch the desert slide by in a quiet, steady cabin. The train sets are built for heat and sand. Heavy AC sealed systems and desert-grade components keep things smooth even when temperatures climb. Inside, you'll find business and economy coaches with wide seats, power outlets, clear screens, generous luggage space, and family-friendly layouts. During Ramadan and Hajj, frequency ramps up and stations add crowd guidance so flows stay organized. If you're moving between the Harriman cities, this is the fast lane. 2. YHT Turkey. Turkey's YHT links the big hubs at real speed, with modern train sets built for 250 to 300 kilometers per hour running. The core map is simple and useful. Ankara to Istanbul via Eskişehir, Ankara to Konya, and now Ankara to Sivas with through access to Istanbul's urban rail via Marmaray. On board, the vibe is quiet and practical, economy and business seating, power outlets at most seats, clear info screens, clean restrooms, luggage racks, and a cafe car/trolley on many runs. The ride is steady over new viaducts, long tunnels, and dedicated high-speed sections, with conventional track used near cities. Tickets are app-easy, seat-reserved, and prices stay friendly, especially if you book early. Whether you're crossing Anatolian plains to Sivas or sliding from Ankara to Istanbul for a same-day meeting, YHT is the fast lane, reliable, affordable, and straight to the city core. THSR, Taiwan. Taiwan High-Speed Rail stitches the island north to south at airplane pace. Trains cruise at around 300 kilometers per hour, cutting Taipei to Kaohsiung to roughly 1.5 to 2 hours depending on stops. The line runs a clean spine: Taipei, Banqiao, Taoyuan, Hsinchu, Taichung, Chiayi, Tainan, Zuoying, with easy handoffs to city MRT and local rail. The fleet is based on Japanese bullet train tech, 700T, tuned for Taiwan's heat, rain, and quakes. An earthquake early warning system slows and stops trains automatically when needed. On board, it's quiet and cool, wide reclining seats, AC, tidy restrooms, big luggage racks, clear screens, and carts rolling by with snacks. Yes, bento boxes. Standard is roomy. Business adds extra space and a calmer car. Tickets are app simple, seats are reserved, and departures run from early morning to late night with reliable, on-time performance. City center to city center, no highway jams. THSR is the island's fast lane. And that's it for today. Subscribe, share, and tell us which fast train you'd ride first. See you on the next stop.